Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody, you guys are like, Kismet's dead. I know you guys are thinking it. I know you guys were thinking it. I know I was running behind, but I was in such a creative mode. As an artist, you've got to watch out. Some salt going on there. You got to watch out when you get in that creative mode. I was totally in the zone. I've been trying to update those panels for a while, and I didn't like the look of it, and I was back and forth and back and forth. And finally today I got like in a massive creative mode, and for the last 5 hours I've been working on those panels. So I hope you like them. Take a look at them down below. Let me get some feedback from you. Feel free to let me know in the chat or let me know in Discord what you think about them. If you see some typos, let me know. I'm not going to fix them, obviously, live on stream, but just let me know via Whisper or let me know via Discord. I will correct them later on. But I like to see, as a creative person, what you want to do is just get your ideas out as quick as possible. Don't worry about if you spell it wrong. Don't worry about if it's wrong. Just try to get those ideas out before they are lost. And I love to do that. I was in a very creative mode today, and I've just worked and worked and worked on it so hard today. I hope you guys enjoy that. That's all updated down there, including your ability to get shirts down there, and you can see all the latest info. You can see my schedule when I'm playing Fallout 4, when I'm doing that. So if anybody asks any of that information, it is all right down there now. All right? All right. Awesome. Awesome. So welcome to the stream, everybody. Again, my name is Kismet. Welcome to my stream, Kismet Ring of Destiny. We're going to be playing some 7 Days to Die tonight. Now, if you'd like to know when I'm going to do Fallout 4, right there below the stream. There you go. There you go. So we're going to be doing some 7 Days to Die today. Of course, we'll be playing some Fallout 4 tomorrow. And thanks, everybody, for hanging out in the chat. Lauren Tucker was getting worried about me. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that love. Appreciate that love. I slept a good portion of my day awake, got up, went straight to those panels. I said, I'm going to get those panels done today. And such I did. 5 hours later, here I am. 5 hours later, and I was just finishing it up. And I'm like, darn, okay, well, I'll delay for just a little bit. I'm finishing up. It's always one more thing. Even with the design, same thing with 7 Days to Die and other games. Just that one more thing you want to get done. Is always the thing to do. And I still have to update everybody's donation lists and all that stuff down there, so don't bother to ask me if your name is not down there yet. Don't worry, I will get it down there. It takes time. It takes time. Now, as always, everybody, please take a moment to go out there and retweet the stream. We have sent that out. I see Dark Angel has updated it right there. I believe you can click on that link. Yeah, click on that link right there. Go to Twitter and, of course, throw out those retweets, earning everybody some Kiz Caps here in the stream for those contests and giveaways. You know, we're approaching 10,000 followers. Can you believe it? 10,000 followers. Working on my goals down there, too. That's one of my big goals down there, is to hit that 10,000 followers. Now, it's not, you know, it's not as if the 10,000 people came in, which kind of sucks, since about 7,000, you know, been those auto follows, but still, we're getting there. We're getting there. Still legit follows, according to Twitch, but I don't know. They don't seem like real legit to me, right? People coming to my stream and hitting the follow button. I prefer that, but such is the way it goes. Hello to Pimp. Hello. Thanks to Dark Angel, Sister Wolf, and Crazy backing me up. My awesome mods. We got Just Padawan as well. Seems like I'm very far away from my microphone today. There we go. And also we've got Ian in there. What's up, Raz? Check your Whisper. Not going to do it right now, Raz. I will check it later. Thank you so much. Just Padawan and Top Atlas in the chat as well. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Boom. Let's see. Gamers Dude was in here at the top of the stream. Who else was hanging out in here? Sure I don't miss nobody. I'm a bad monkey. Bad monkey. Keyblade Knight saying hello in the chat as well. I see you in there. Lots of awesome people. Crazy Aussie with a big wave, with the Code Carnage wave and the Kismet love. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Bing, bing, bing. Bam. Josie saying hello as well. Hello, Josie. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate everybody's love. And, of course, Gamer Dude saying hello as well. Again there, I see y'all hanging out in the chat. Thanks everybody for hanging out in the stream. We're going to go right to it today. We got that big, ginormous tree farm to finish today. We got to get it going on. We got to get it going on, so I'm just going to swoosh right down here. Right down here. Now, yesterday, we did get the big... Holy moly. Holy moly. Somebody's shooting something already. Sound like the turret went off. Somebody's got the turrets on. Somebody left the turrets on. That scared the heck out of me. Scared the heck out of me right at the top of the stream. Yeah, so we got this going on yesterday, and our big bit boss, I believe, was... Let me go ahead and take a look. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much for the host, everybody. We're going to get to that in just a second. Let's see. Who were the bit bosses? Who was the bit boss yesterday? I can look it all up. I can look it up. Yeah, Steady McGaddy was a bit boss yesterday. I'm going to be dishing that out probably after the stream tonight. Thank you so much, Steady McGaddy, for knocking me off the hill up there. Knocking me off the hill up there. Now, I don't know why it doesn't just keep who it was before. I'm going to figure out why it didn't just keep it before, and then the next day you guys got to knock him off. But we're going to leave it there for now. Let's see if you guys knock me off again today. If you do knock me off, you get 10,000 Kiz Caps. That's right, 10,000 Kiz Caps at the end of the stream. Whether you donate or subscribe or anything like that, boom, you can knock me clear off of there. Look at all these hosts coming in. Holy moly. Let's lead them all off here. Let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got here? We got Raz with the host. We got Lord Tucker. Unseen Strike. We got Texas. We got Ian. We got Waffle House. Josie and Top Alice. Every one of those hosts does help my stream. Do appreciate it greatly. Everybody who does host a stream. It really, really does help. It does send a message to Twitch and says, Switch, check out all these awesome people who really, really want Kismet to get that partnership. I've heard nothing back from them, by the way. Zero response. So hopefully, at some point, they get it together over there. They're probably swamped. I don't know. Maybe they're swamped with a whole bunch of people, or they lost my email. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe some good news is going to come down the pipe. We'll find out. We'll find out. One of those things are going to happen. I have a feeling that I'm going to send it in again. It's just like something that I feel like, uh-oh, they forgot about me. They forgot about Dre. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get it today. Maybe I'll get it right now. Let's check the mail. Let's check the mail. Nope. Not in there. I got it so it flags, it highlights, it notifies me, it sends me everything. Gamer Dudes, also with a host. Thanks, everybody, for the bunch of hosts here. Let's take a look and let's see how our base is doing. Everything's looking good. I saw Gwen in her earlier. She must have had to go. Saw her in the chat. Oh, she's still in there. You there, Gwen? Nope. Nope. Must have went AFK and stayed in Discord. All right, so let's get right to it, everybody. Let's go ahead and double check. What were we doing? I think we were working on rebar. Working on rebar, and we also, trussing, and then also we needed our rebar over here. Let's see how our rebar is doing. We got a bunch of stuff going here. Somebody was doing some clay. Help them out with that a little bit. Let's see, rebar frames. What do we need? Oh, we need the thingies. We've got to get all those going at some point too. How many can I do? That's about right. Over here, rebar. 0 iron in there. Suck. That sucks. Any raw iron up here? Nope. All right, here's a little trick. If you got a forge that has 0 iron in it, what you just take the anvil out and you go to a forge that does have iron in it and you stick it in there. And then you can make a whole bunch of rebar frames. Like so. I think 1,200 ought to do her. Maybe. Maybe. All right, we'll get that going as well. Now we'll go do the trussing while we wait. And we'll come back. Come back and get all that. That's not my bike. My bike's out in the front. We also got to move back these ramps. We got a whole bunch of stuff to do today. I'm too scared to go into Nuka World. It looks hard on YouTube. Just go for it, Raz. If you die, bro. Just keep at it and until you stop dying. That's what you do. Go for it. Whee! Oh wait, I gotta get up here first. Thank you, Pathfinder Phoenix, for the host. Appreciate the love. Bam. Now, I've got to move these ramps back because they like to play a little jump on the ramps. Got to fix that. I got to build this thing a little bit wider so I don't feel like I'm running down on a single block wide here. We'll extend the width of that. And I sure wish you could interact with stuff while you're on the bike. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Let's go straight to it. Jake's mom, also with the host. Thank you so much. Appreciate that love. Woo! Now we can push park right here because we filled this all in. Look at this. Looking good. Looking good. We got to get up there and build that out at some point. Holy moly. Bluecomb, thank you so much for the host as well. Did I miss anybody? Gamers Dude as well. And Top Alice, who I think I said already. But hey, we'll say it again. What the heck? What the heck? So as you can see, we're building a giant tree farm. I think we might get it done today. I think today will be the day for our tree farm. So we're going to get that going on. I'm just going to build this baby out as quick as possible while we're waiting for those rebars. Then we'll come back. We'll fill it all in with rebar frames. And then we'll fill it in with dirt. We'll go ahead and use the garden hoe. And I think this baby will be done. Done, at least at the bottom level. We still got to build around the whole entire thing and build a whole bunch of glass at the top. So we got to get our glass forges going as well. And I can't wait to get to this. I mean, I've been thinking about this all day. See, when you're trying to work on something, and all you can think of is, man, I sure wish I could get in there and finish that thing. You know, if you go in there for a minute, you're going to be in there for 4 hours. So you got to watch out for that. Oops. I have to take that out later. Take that out later. I don't have my auger. You know, if you come in the game, you know you'll just be here for hours. So you guys are like, okay, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Take out those extras later. Take out those extras later. Going right to it. Boom. I'm in the zone, man. I'm in the zone today. Hope you guys are all having a great night. Hey, Capitalist, what's up? Hey, Kismet, can we have a tour of the base? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. When I go back for those rebars, I will give you a tour. For sure. I usually open with a tour, but I've toured it a bunch of times now. Usually every beginning of every stream, but I will definitely give you an epic tour of the auto-defending base. It is amazing. It's probably my favorite kill box I've ever built. It works fantastically. It does the job. I don't have to be in no subterranean base anymore. Screw subterranean bases. Tired of them. Tired of being stuck underground like a mole or something. I want to be above ground. I want to be able to do my forges with impunity. All day, every day. Wow. Did we get that done fast or what? That was done. All right, well, back we go. That was way faster than I thought it was going to be. All right. We need to get some dirt as well. Woo, that was close. We need to get some dirt on our way back, some grassy ground to put down. We need to get a garden hoe as well. Go and grab all that while we're in there. Let's do it. Oh, get that out of the garden box. Let's grab some grassy ground. I think I'm not going to need 1,000, but you never know. You never know. So I'm going to put that in my bike so I don't forget it. So I know I'll take my bike. Let's see how our rebars are doing. Oh, 118 there. Looking good. And the one above that. Oh, this one. And 100 there. All right. Looking good. Now we're going to need some cement, which I think I have out there. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that's the overflow. That's the overflow. I was going to say, where'd all our cement go? It's in this box. Then we're going to go ahead and get our advanced tools. So let's go ahead and get our auger. Let's get that going. Let's go ahead and get the nail gun. And again, I put them back up here for everybody when it's the end of the night so that they can use it. And then I'll take it out whenever I need it. This way, everybody can utilize it when other people are offline. I suggest to do that so that you're not constantly without stuff here. All right, we've already got food and water. What was the other thing to do? Gas. I think I've got some out there, but just in case, We'll take a few more cans with us. And we do that. We're going to fill in the concrete. We're going to do all the rebar frames. We're going to do the grassy ground. We need the hoe. Hoe! I need that sucker. Where is it? Oh, it's probably in the glove box. Some stuff shooting when it shouldn't be shooting. Somebody left. Wasting my ammo, people. Yeah, somebody did Horde Night and left all the switches on. Turn all the switches off. Turn all the switches off. Hey, if you are part of my team and you do Horde Night, please turn the switches off when you're done. Come up here. Hello. All right, base tour. Now this is the Kismet Army automated kill box. Now what it does is it basically kills stuff. Bad stuff. Bad zombies. Hey zombies, what's up? Come on over here. Neener, neener, neener. So I'm going to go ahead and back my way over here. Up here, bro. I'm up here. Come get me. What it does is it automatically turns itself on. And basically what it does is it turns on the blade traps based on what zone that it detects the zombies are in. So while the zombies are trying to get to me, what they do is they simply walk up the ramp. And then they fall to their death. It's a zombie slicer. I don't care if they're radiated cops or radiated ferals, they're going to die. Now, as long as those traps stay going, we're good. Now watch as it triggers again. And then, hands free, when there's no more zombies. Everything just turns itself off. So let's go take a look at it from down here so you can get a kind of a more bird's eye view. And as you can see, we have a massive flattening that we did here of here, putting all the concrete everywhere. I see a screamer who needs to get capped. There you go. Look at that. One shot, one kill. Right here. And this is the kill box. Now, over here on these poles here, we've got some shotgun turrets, and the most important thing, the motion sensor. That motion sensor right there is, do a little zoom in action on it. That motion sensor is what is triggering the blade traps down here. Now, I have inverse blade traps. Why do I have inverse blade traps? Why don't I have a pit? Why don't I just let them fall in there and get crunched up? Because what happens is, and I've tried it, both above ground where they come up a ramp and they fall in, they get trapped, and then also recessed ground where they have the blade traps and they fall in, they get cut up, and then all your loot disappears. That sucks. That sucks big time. So if you use inverse blade traps, it'll chop their heads off. Then they'll fall down. Then you get all the loot. Just like that. Now, as you can see, we've got it up on some poles. They're 3 up from the ground. We're using some 50 rounds all the way around. Kind of reminds me of the Parthenon. So, basically, it's 3 up. We have 2 cement blocks, which, of course, we have done steel to. And then we take the blade trap. We attach it underneath. And the blade traps are 3 by 3. And we've made our base exactly correct in such a way that we could place those blade traps around in every single spot, so there's no empty spots all the way around. Same thing right here. These are right next to each other, right? The blade tips actually come together, so there's no empty spots in between, so that they get chopped up when they do that. Now, also you might notice that I've got kind of a C formation up here at the top, which you can see. This is so that the zombies come up and then they have a place to fall in. Sometimes they will still fall on the top of it, but then occasionally they'll go back around and usually fall right in there to the blade traps. Now, you got to be careful when you're down there, because it will automatically turn on if a zombie shows up and then chop you up. So you got to be careful because it is automated. And as you can see, we have it all the way around the entire base. Now we can stand inside the base and shoot the bad guys, which is typically what we do. And then we watch their heads get chopped off. Or we can stand up above there on those bars. You can see we have the bars flat, as well as we've got them vertically. So we can stand behind those bars so we don't accidentally fall off. And then also we can fire down through the bars and take them out. And again, back here, we've got a shotgun turret and a motion sensor. We've got a motion sensor over here. We lost our shotgun turret up there. I don't know why I keep losing that one. And way out over here, we've got an auto turret, which, of course, ganks anybody back here. Now, I was testing this yesterday, and I put this up to go into our glass garage there. You know what? It sucks. I don't like it. It's too close. It's too close to the base, and the mobs keep running up it all the time. So I will be moving it back way over here. I'll probably be extending this cement pad all the way out, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. At least to the garden. So I'll be extending this cement pad out I'll extend the things to make it go up so they can get up on the top there. I'll be widening that out so then you can go down into the glass garage, and I'll be taking down the drawbridges and all of that. Now, up there is something really cool. We'll get to that in just a second. We'll go ahead and give you the full tour all the way around, as you can see. And again, we've got a shotgun turret, and then I've set my auto turret way back. Why did I set it way back? Well, this is what you do is you let all the crazies get up here who run up here, and then the cops, as they come waddling up, you don't have to use your ammo all the time. You just flip it on when the cops are close to it, kills the cops, and then you flip it back off again. So it adds as a supplement to killing your cops for you. Now, all the rest of the mobs are going to come up here, and they're going to get grinded up. They're going to get grinded up. Nothing I have to do. Now, you just might notice also that we happen to be by the trader. Now, the trader is right there. Right there. It's nice and close. That's why we put this base here. Now, we built this base from scratch. We didn't take over anything, which we have done many times before. Well, we built it from scratch, and basically day 3 and 4, we were just standing on the road. Just standing on the road waiting for the base to be tunneled down to the bottom. Now, most people, they have a base that goes... I'll go down in the kill box so you guys can see that. Most people, they have a base that goes all the way to the bottom. And we have a kind of a drop there, which we'll check out. And you'll see it says lower base empty, and I'll show you that in just a second. But here it is behind the kill box, so as people run up, you can just shoot them between there. Now, I have a bit of a problem in between the middle gaps where I need to have a motion sensor there where we'll activate these middle ones. So I will be working on that later as well. It's so much to do today. So much to do today. So buckle in, everybody. Buckle in, as well as we got Horde Night coming up as well. So we got to watch out. We got to watch out. Let's go ahead and take a look when Horde Night is. Let's go drop down in here. Whee! Turn that on. Ah! Splat! Just so you know, that's a hay bale that's been painted. Now, this was our subterranean base, but I'm so sick of being stuck underground. I'm so sick of subterranean bases that I said, that's it. We're moving this out of here. We're going to have our bases up above ground. So that's what we did. We took the whole thing, we converted it, and we moved it all upstairs. It took a lot of time and effort. By the way, Horde Night is day 126, so a few days ahead, we're going to get that going on. Definitely going to be doing that on stream. Definitely going to be doing that on stream. So as you can see, we have to go up and down the ladder. I get so tired of going up and down the ladder. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I'm so sick of it. I don't want to do it anymore. So guess what? I don't have to do it anymore. That's because we got our command center now above ground right here. Here's our command center. We've got all of our stuff over here, overflow water, meds. We've got our technical stuff, clothing, jackets over there. We've got gas, and we have what I call two-way boxes. And I'll show you that in just a second. It's an invention of mine. It works fantastically. Over here, of course, we've got all our raw materials, and we got what I call cascading boxes. Most people, they put their boxes straight up and down. There it goes again. Chopping up some stuff. Ha ha ha, Screamer. Eat that. Eat that, Screamer. So it's got what I call cascading boxes. So you have your box kind of against the wall, and then you create an offset, and then you have the box above it. This way you can access both boxes from underneath. You can have it labeled in the front, so you're not always hitting the label. And you can also go actually 3 up if you want. So you could have all of your stuff very easily condensed in one small little spot, so you don't have to go and have it, in 15 different places. You don't have to have everything in 12 different boxes, by the way. You don't have to have a separate box for stone, and a separate box for sand, and a separate spot for raw thing, and a separate spot for clay, and separate for wood, and separate for fibers, and separate for lead, and separate for glass, and separate... There's too many boxes, people. Condense that stuff down. If you got 15 boxes of stone, you're doing it wrong. That stone should be something else, and you should be using it, or don't collect anymore. There you go. Don't just have it to have it. You wanted to use it for something. That's what I say anyway. Now, of course, it's your game. You can do whatever you want, but that's my suggestion. That's my suggestion. Don't have so many things that you're just wasting your time and space and boxes and micro-organizing it and all of that stuff. That's a waste of time. Waste of time. How would I know? I'm the quartermaster. I've been the quartermaster since the very beginning. That's what I've been doing the whole entire time. So I have kept trying to find a way to improve. I'm always trying to iterate on the base. I'm always trying to make it improved and better every single time. Just like my streams, trying to make it better than ever. This is the best one ever right here. The best stream I've ever done. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. Kids, this community server is nice. Isn't it, Strength? Yeah, a lot of awesome people over there. A lot of awesome people over there on the community server. I'll be playing on the community server on Sunday, by the way. Be playing with you guys. Hope you will be in there having fun. I'll drop by, show everybody your guys' base and locations. While we're streaming, I'll come by, check out how you guys are doing. Pretty epic. Yeah, the trader's really close. Yeah, I like it nice and close. Right where I can just literally walk right out the door. Right out the door. 7 Days to Die, sponsored by Boxes. Exactly. Sponsored by the Home Depot. There we go. Not sure how to do Discord from tablet. It's all new to me. I'm not that literate yet. Well, there you go, David Dell. Keep on trying it out, bro. Keep on trying it out. Get it going on. So let's keep going on this epic build. Oh, can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, we got to get the Arboretum. Then we'll come back for all these other upgrades that we need to do. But we just follow the purple road, which takes us back to the Arboretum. Oh, I'm getting on my bike. Look at me. I love it when a plan comes together. Got my signature red jacket, red shirt, and red shorts on. I'm into red. What can I say? I'm into it. Can't tell by my shirt color. Oh my goodness, I feel like we're gonna get this done today. I feel like we're gonna get it done. Cause we on a roll. All right. Got about 600 frames on me. That ought to do it. Not trussing. Kismet, darn it. Come here, you. Get out of there. Might as well fix all this stuff that we messed up a minute ago. Oh, there's someone that does need trussing right there. Bing. There we go. And where's that other one down below here? There it is. There we go. That trussing off of my bar. The better plan. Better plan. Oh, another one. Get out of there. All right. Now let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Now what we're going to do is just go ahead and run this 3 across, 3 across. And when it gets to the point of where the line is here, we're going to go ahead and put a gap in between. And we're just going to put down a whole bunch of rebars. And if we did it right at the end, we should be able to just fill it all in. We will see. See how it goes. Now this is actually the easiest part right here, is this middle part. Because you know this is going to be, this part here is going to be all filled in, all the way across. Because there's a gap of 3 right there. So you just fill this whole area in as you go. Looking good. Fill that in. All right, that's looking good. And again here, we go ahead and just fill that. Fill these 3. And then we can just fill this whole row. And completely undetected. So some zombies show up. They want to say hello. Say hello. Hello. Rebars, rebars. Come on, let's go faster. Must go faster. Oh, must go failer. Fail fish. Come on, faster. Must go faster. Faster, faster. All right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. We're going to get this done like lightning. That's looking good. Now, I could fill the whole thing in, but I don't like to do that. I like to see how I'm doing as I go along. So I'll just go ahead and fill it in a bit here. And that I know is right. That's looking good. I love the filling in part. It's like your reward for spending all that time putting frames down. That nice filling in that concrete. Now again, if you're unsure what we're doing right here. Oh, I forgot to wait. Hold on. Hold on a second, everybody. Oh, we'll do it in the daytime. We'll do it in the daytime. I'll go back and I'll show you the garden. Sorry, I went right past it. I went right past it. I'm so excited to get back here and get this done. I'll show you the garden in just a bit. But let's get this done first. So this right here is the Arboretum, aka the tree farm. And as you can see, it's a little tall. We're going to actually put this thing all the way around, and then we're going to put glass across the top so the trees will continue to go. What I've done is I've offset it by 9 from the edge so that the trees will not show through the side, right? So it really only takes about 6 to 8 out there, but I did the extra one so it lines up with all the supports, and I think it should be more than enough trees for us to use. And we build stuff as an epic scale. I mean, do you have to do this? Is it necessary? No. I mean, you don't really have to. You can just build a little shack out in the middle of nowhere if you want. or take over a shack in the middle of nowhere. But I love to do mega builds. I love to do big builds, and I learn so much, though. See, that's what I like about it the most, is that every time I do one of these big, giant builds, I learn about maximums or something else that I want to learn about, maybe supports or trussing, and what their maximums are. And even though they say maximums in the game, and you can figure out the math, there is the what it says it does, and there's what it does. Kind of reminds me of going to college. When you go to college, they teach you the theory of stuff. The theory of, you know, being a graphic designer, say, like me, from back in the day. But then there's the real going out and being a graphic designer. That's when you really learn the stuff. Same thing with like being like a lawyer or something, right? They teach you about the law, they teach you about that, but they don't teach you about all the court etiquette and all that other stuff that you have to learn when you go and actually become a lawyer. So good to know that ahead of time. And I like to test stuff out and see if it actually works. Not in theory, but in practice. It has to work in practice for me to believe it. Oh. Oh, you're so feisty. All right, I think this is the in one here. So we can just fill all the rest of these in. All the way to the end here. Now, why am I not putting leaving a hole over here again? So we can offset it. So we can offset it away from the wall. So it doesn't show up. It's right here. It doesn't show up outside the base. Now, why are we building this big, gigantic arboretum? Well, we're building it, one, to farm trees, obviously, but also so that we can't see it on Horde Night. So we don't have to take it down every single Horde Night, right? Because some people, their machines are not as strong as other people's machines, and they lag out on Horde Night. So what we do is we go ahead and we fill it all in here, like so. So that's lined up. Yes, that's lined up, looking good. Now on this whole edge over here, this is all going to be filled in. So literally I can just fill this whole side in. And that should make this super easy. Okay, well, you want to fill that in, whatever you want. I'm not aiming over there, but if it wants to fill that in, feel free. Feel free to fill that in. Ammo. We're crushing it. We're crushing it. Hey, Hawkeye, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out. Kismet, how are you feeling after that jump scare last night? Hope that doesn't happen tonight. Oh, it just happened right here at the top of the stream. All of a sudden, some shotgun blasts are coming out of nowhere. Scared the heck out of me. Yeah, those jump scares are fun. Of course, that's why you guys are tuning in. I know why you're tuning in. You're like, watch this as Kismet jumps out of his skin. Don't think I don't know. Don't think I don't know. It would probably happen like, because I'm not built for these type of games. I'm totally not built for it. If something scary happens, I'm going to most likely jump. And then need a moment to breathe. I don't typically play scary games. And stuff has a tendency to sneak up on you in this game. Like you're here just minding your own business, you know, putting some frames down. All of a sudden, you know, big old wolves come out of back of you. Try to eat your face. Try to eat your face for no reason. There we go. There's going to be a whole lot of concrete. All right, looking good, looking good. Let's just go ahead and fill in this row. All right, then we'll fill the rest of this in. Sometimes I feel like just doing like this. Sometimes I feel like just doing it in a row. You can hold down shift. You miss a bunch of them. Like that. I don't know. Just to kind of keep a variety of it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like do a different way. Whoop! Missed a block. Sometimes that happens. Whee! Sometimes that happens. You miss a block. But what you do is you just run back up here. Luckily, no zombies in my face right... What the... Like I said, luckily no zombies in my face right now. That's acting weird. That's acting weird. That should be able to support that. Oh, well. Oh, well. So watch out for the ones you miss. Because sometimes it happens. Now, also going sideways is a safe way to do it so you don't accidentally fall in the ones you miss. My favorite part. Ah, love the concrete. I love the concrete in this game. I love the concrete in 7 Days to Die and in Fallout 4. There we go. You missed a hole? I did miss a hole, as you can see. I found it. I found it, Hawkeye. I should have read your chat first before I found it. But hey, that's the signature of my stream. All sorts of silly stuff like that's going to ensue. You're going to see me fall down, kill myself, blow myself up. Wolves come out of nowhere, chomp on my face. That's part of the fun. Part of the fun. And feel free to give yourself the freedom to make mistakes in life. I do. I make all sorts of mistakes, and I try to learn from them. Try to learn from those mistakes, like, Kismet, don't fall down in that hole again. Cover that sucker up before you fall back down in there again. That's what I like to do. I like to learn from my mistakes. I've learned a whole lot of stuff from my mistakes, which is good. Because if you don't learn from your mistakes, you're just going to do them over and over again, which is a huge problem with a lot of people out there. Huge problem of they just keep making the same mistakes over and over again, don't learn their lesson. There's a whole reason why you learned that in the first place. There's a reason behind it. You just got to figure out what it is. Bingo. Oh, we are cranking. Look at that. We're on fire today. Bam. Just a little bit more to go. A little bit more to go. Bam. Now, of course, if you're new to my stream, my name is Kismet. It's right here. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. Even attach itself to the top of my chat so I never miss your comment and question. If I miss it for whatever reason, throw it in there again. You can even use the up arrow on your keyboard and use my name. Then I know it'll be right there at the top of my chat whenever sometimes I get focused, or a lot of times I get focused in what I'm doing. But I really love to interact in the chat, so feel free to throw it in there again. Oh, and also my mods are always watching as well. Always watching, hopefully. Unless I wear them out. Unless I wear them out and I just stream so long that they're like, Kismet, oh my gosh, I gotta go to sleep. Which does happen from time to time. Because I'm getting strong, peeps. I'm getting super strong. It's all creative today in such a great creative mode. Working on my panels. I hope you guys like my panels down there. I think they're much more streamlined. I've added some more stuff back in. Some stuff I still need to do on them, though. I got to update that donation list. Hoping to get that done soon. I'm working on some other videos for certain people who have requested videos from me. So I got to get those done. So, some stuff going on. So I've got to get those done. And I'll probably work on that video tomorrow and a bit on the donations list. And then I might even premiere that video on stream for you guys to check out, get some feedback. I always like to get feedback from my community. So if you are around tomorrow, boom, we'll give that a little look-see. Oh, look at this. See, this is when I get really excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm almost done. This is like when you're running a marathon, you get right to the end, and then you see that finish line, and you just want to sprint. You just want to give every last bit of energy you got left. That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now. Boom, I just want to finish that up and then have the flooring all done. Forgot a couple. Forgot a couple. Okay, you're on Discord. Now what do I do? What are you trying to do, David Dell? That's the important part. Kismet playing Fallout 4 later while I watch you stream. Not looking forward to the Alpha Deathclaw in the Museum of Witchcraft. Scares me every time. There you go, bro. That's okay. You die, just keep at it. Crush those Deathclaws. Crush them and make them your pets. Hey, come on, Deathclaw. I get a little leash on them. Leash on them. You want to scare the people at school? Bring a Deathclaw as your pet to school. Everyone's got little bunnies and their little puppy, and you just come in with this big giant Deathclaw. That would be epic. That would be epic. I've totally visualized that. Some little kid, and he's like walking in with his Deathclaw. That's the Fallout 4 way to show up. That makes me want to do that. Makes me want to do that. Hey, I brought my pet in for show and tell. Oh yeah, that's epic. That's epic. See, I activated some of your creativity today as well. Okay, so we got that done. We're going to wait for all that to dry, but while we're waiting for that, we're going to go ahead and go back to our bike, and we're going to go ahead and put down that grassy ground. Let's do it. All right, so each of these are going to get a little spot of dirt for our trees. So how do you make grassy ground? Of course, you just pick up a whole lot of ground, and then you convert it into grassy ground. It takes a long time, by the way. So what I do is I get a whole bunch of dirt, and then I just let it run and run and run in the workbench until it literally can't run anymore. Because if you put it on yours, it takes a really long time, and then your personal crafting is kind of locked up for a very long time. But if you don't have a workbench, that's what you got to do. Now, why are these perfectly spaced like this? Why are they 3 apart? Because that's the minimum distance you can put a tree next to another tree, is 3. So it's really 4 if you count the actual spot where it goes. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one is where you put the actual tree. Now I've got it perfectly aligned to the supports. Oh, hold on. See, we made a mistake there. Made a mistake. That's gotta go. But luckily, I got an auger. So that makes that nice and easy. Life is full of mistakes. Bingo. Nice. Boom. So, and once you're doing one thing, I'll end up double checking a lot of the spacing and making sure that I didn't miss anything. And so I just kind of roll on and do what I need to do. If I make a mistake, I'll come back to it later. Come back to it later. Right now, I just want to get these in. These little trees going at the last second. The last second when I click it, that's when it does it. There's going to be a whole lot of trees. Whole lot of trees, and it's not going to bring the server to its knees. There we go. Well, in theory, anyway. In theory. All right, there we go. Now what you do is you take a garden hoe, and you go to each and every one of these little spots. I get that other one? I got to get that other one over there. And you go ahead and right-click on it, and what it does is it kind of plows the thing, right? And you don't need to do fertilizer. Got that one. You don't need to do fertilizer on trees because it has no effect. Only need to do this so that they grow to be 1,200. You leave them out here long enough, there'll be 1,200 trees. Boom. And they will be super, super tall. Now last time what we did is we angled out the sides so the mobs are not just running over here, breaking our base all the time, or breaking our tree farm. Also, I'm going to make a tunnel so that you can actually get here without having to go outside. I'll probably make it out of glass, which would be cool. But these are big builds right here. This stuff takes a lot of time and effort and resources and whatnot. But that's all part of the fun. I don't like to just do little, hey, I just took over this wood house. You guys seen that a million times before. A million times before, but you haven't seen this a million times before. I can guarantee that. So I'm the one who just thought of it. Because I'm the one who thought of it. Bam. Now, you've probably seen tree farms themselves a bunch of times before, I'm sure. But not made out of concrete and so tall that it actually covers it up. Boom. Because there'll always be that one person in chat that says, yeah, kids, man, I already seen this all before, bro. I already seen it all before. Because I'm super elite, bro. I'm super elite. Greens, Kismet, Chad, Mods, hope all is well. Yeah, Calamal, you missed us filling in this whole thing. Check it out. We filled it in. We got the trussing. We filled it in. I did a little tour of the base over there. On my way back here to get the seeds, which is the other thing I was trying to remember. We'll go ahead and have a little tour of the garden as well. So I toured the automatic kill box, the auto-defending kill box. Here we are. We're done. Done. Man, today we are on a roll. We got to get a bunch of stuff done today. A bunch of stuff. Don't run into the wall. Right there. I need to make some drawbridges for those, too. Got to put that. I should put that drawbridge down. Then I don't have to do this every time. Whee! All right. Right into here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put my car there, but I'm going to walk back to the garden. So this is our sky garden, as I like to call it. It's a raised garden that we built for Gwen, because Gwen always is out there, and what happens is mobs always show up and get in your face while you're trying to do stuff. So what we did is we built this garden kind of way far away. We'll just get our snipe on. Later, bro. We built this garden way far away from our base, or at least semi-far away. Far enough away where the mobs aren't going to bother it, but close enough so she doesn't have to run to the boonies every time she wants to do the food. So up here, of course, is the one I've got enclosed. I'm going to enclose the rest of these eventually. But you can see it's all enclosed in here. And when it snows, it doesn't cover it completely, so it doesn't make it as difficult to put the stuff down. And you're also enclosed in here as well. Now, you can also put a campfire in the corner to keep it warm if you wanted to. All that kind of stuff as well. And you can see I've got vault doors on all of them. I got a vault door there. I've got more vault doors to do. We got to build the top of that. We got to fix the garage door there. We got to widen this stuff. We got to put some more motion sensors in. Lots to do. Lots to do. But first, we'll take a moment and we'll have some water. We'll have some food. Now, these are the other boxes I was talking about that are the indoor-outdoor boxes, meaning that they come up here into the garage, and these are the drop boxes. So they drop everything in there. They can also access all the food, water, and then, of course, they drop the stuff in there so the quartermaster inside can then, of course, grab it from the box as well, quartermaster everything, and put it away, put it wherever it goes. So that it makes it easy for the people who are coming up, who are not doing anything in the base. They just want to drop stuff off and get back out there. And then, of course, the quartermaster inside can have lots of room to do their stuff, too. Now, I've also built like a glass area around here to keep anything like cops or whatever from accidentally hitting the boxes as well. We still got some places to fill in there. We're going to have to take these out. We're going to fill in the rest of that. It's going to be like a giant tube. And then I've got to put some doors on at the end there as well. I was going to put a garage door there. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that later on as well. So again, we're going to do some food and water. Plenty of it. Plenty of it. Right there. Put that. I like to do one thing while I'm doing another. See, I'm drinking the water while I'm putting stuff away, doing that kind of stuff. Now, we also need the seeds for the thing. Oh, not thirsty anymore. We also need the seeds for the, oh my gosh, 500. That ought to just be enough. Ought to just be enough seeds. All right, wait a minute. Putting the water back for whoever else needs it. And we got those pine seeds. And there we go. While we're coming through here, I'll show you the rest of the garden. See right here, she's got a bunch of stuff growing. So she's got like coffee, she's got like various other things growing, as well as we still have it growing underneath too. So we still have it growing underneath and is kind of protected down there because it's away from the base. There's not as many screamers going to be over on this side as they would on the other side. I like how it's all red though. That's cool. That's super cool. I like that. Very, very nice. And then, of course, I'm going to extend that cement pad all the way out here. And I might eventually extend it all the way out to the end. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll work on that later. Let's get those drawbridges. Let's use those drawbridges. We'll make 2 more drawbridges. That's what we'll do. We'll make 2 more drawbridges while we're using these other 2 to fix in the rest of the freeway. We'll also kind of fix the freeway as we're going that way. This way I have a whole bunch of stuff going on at the same time. So there's a drawbridge. Here's a drawbridge. We're going to go up here to our stuff and grab our various thingies. Like so. Which is probably why we have all this stuff on us as well. Go and check. I think I need iron as well. Forge iron. I do. Iron and wood. So we'll go over here to the wood, which I collected yesterday. Which I have plenty of that. And a whole bunch of forged iron. And then we're going to go right here and go to Drawbridge. Again, we'll make one here. And Drawbridge over here. Like so. Alright. Now also what we'll do is we'll take a quick moment. Oh, well, let me go show you the power too while we're here. To another little bit of tour of the base. What powers all of the turrets and all of the stuff is up here on the top. We've got this turret, which powers this corner right here. Powers this whole side. So this kind of halfway this way and halfway that way. And it bounces down there. It goes actually to a relay first, which is over here on the side. Goes to a relay, then that relay goes down there, and then the motion sensor detects any zombies. If it detects some zombies, it then turns the power on, and it runs to the second one down, which then, of course, chains down to all of the blade traps. So basically that one relay goes there, and then when one relay comes back, when it does detect it, it turns the power on, and then boom, all those blade traps turn on, which is awesome. Which is awesome. So we're going to also do an overlapping right underneath the base here. I think after I tear all this down, I'm going to put it right about there. And I'm going to have it overlapping the other one. So both of them detect. Boom, it's going to go ahead and activate that power, which is awesome. Awesome. Now, I don't think you can use two motion sensors together like that, but I think I could run it separate to just these two on the side. So anything that's actually right there by the blade trap, it will then detect and turn that on. So I think that's going to be better than having it, because the base is actually longer than it is wide. So yeah, that's kind of a cool thing. As you can see, we've got some solar cells going here. These solars are generating the thing for the lights, and we just leave the lights on. Now you could have the lights on just at a certain time of night if you want. Let's go look at our batteries. The battery looking good. Output 275. Now eventually, I'll want those. Oh, speaking of. What's up, party people? Wandering horde. Now they're trying to get to me, so if I back away, then they'll move away from that and they'll come over this way. That guy's got no arms. So's that guy. Bye, bro. So now these wandering hordes are annoying, and then also, excuse me, also the screamers every 5 seconds is really annoying. So that's why we got the automated base. So I can just sit here and have a drink while it's doing all the work. Now I don't get any XP for killing these guys, by the way. So if you kill them yourself, you get the XP. But I still get the loot if I want. Now I'm going to pick that loot up? Probably not. Probably not. I just get rid of them so they stop attacking my base and breaking my base. See how it automatically turns on? It's cool every single time it automatically turns itself on. I never get tired of watching these zombies getting grinded up. Now your blade traps take very little damage because they're not attacking your blade traps. The blade traps are actually attacking them in this case. Somebody's still alive down there. Not anymore. And then you wait for the blade traps to turn off, and that's a key signal that all the zombies are dead. There we go. And then if every now and again, though, you need to take some of your electronic components, which is what I have on me right now, and just wander around, make sure see how your blade traps are doing. Barely any damage there. How are we looking over here? Barely. None, none. 0 damage, 0 damage, 0 damage. These are all 0 damage. Little bit of damage. Now, for some reason, I find that right about here, this is where they go quite often. Right there in that particular blade trap. So, the ones that are most common to get hit, I would watch those ones fairly closely. Barely has any damage. Looks fine. It's good. So again, it's going to auto start itself, do its own thing, and it all runs from all this power up here on the top. Now, I'll be doing some electricity wiring later on, so you guys can check that out if you want. I hear a screamer coming in. Maybe I'll go over here and just sniper. Missed. Dang it. It's really hard to snipe from far away because it's very touchy when you move it because I'm zoomed all the way in. I'm gonna wait for it. Patience is a virtue. There it is. She's not dead though. She is not dead. Ah, try to get that quick shot in there. Still undetected, though. Go in there and get grinded up, girl. Let's go up here. Yeah, we got a clear shot of her. Now she dead. Now she dead. So this way she doesn't scream and bring other screamers in. If you're away from the base and you shoot from really far away, that's why I like the sniper rifle. It just eliminates her because they spawn within a certain distance of your base. So, like she'll spawn over there on the road and then walk in. If you're way back here, boom, you can snipe them from way back here, which is awesome. Which is awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and extend the width of this particular road here. Oh, I could have probably just left those. Let's extend the width of this. 2.5 wide. Now, the reason why I'm extending the width is it's going to make it easier when my peeps try to use this as a ramp later. Should have brought some ramps. Should have brought some ramps. I'm just going to run it straight. Just going to run it straight. It'll act like a railing, which is awesome. Again, originally we thought we'd only need 3 wide, but then I decided to make this also into an access way. So we're going to go ahead and also utilize it for that. And again, there we go. Keeping people from falling off the side right there. Let's fill that in. Let that dry up. Oh, I got steel on me. So I got steel on me. See, I accidentally hit those steels a couple times. Let me go put all this stuff back in the box. Put this stuff back in the box. Like so. Now, I like to keep a bit of everything in here. So when I need it, so I'll keep some forged iron, some forged steel in there. So I can use that for repair. And I think we're good there. Looking good. Yep. Let's go. Another one. Okay, now I got to remove this thing so I don't have to keep. Don't have to do nothing. Chop their head off. Did all the work for me. Okay, good. Now this will be the ramp in which they get up into the base instead of having the ramps way back there. So we'll go ahead and extend that. I'll get my bike up ahead. We'll leave that as a 3. Let's go ahead and put the drawbridge down. Right here on that edge. Right. Yeah. Of course, it's starting to snow to make it even more difficult. Put the drawbridge down. Yep. Thanks for snowing at the worst possible time, like usual. I mean, the drawbridge is already really annoying to put down. Then you add the complexity of the darn thing. All right. That's got to go. Taking this out. Now that's a lot of concrete, isn't it? Isn't it, Snow? You think that's? Are you talking about that, or are you talking about it over there? Wait till you see our other bit. Wait till you see where we have our trees at. If you haven't seen that yet, now that is a lot of concrete. This is a good amount of concrete, but that's a lot of concrete going out there. Once I get this drawbridge in, I'm gonna head over that way. This thing is not aligning how I want it to align. Why are you doing that? Stop it. I think that's right. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha! I knew it was going to do that. Yep, it's not lined up. Drawbridges. Difficult. I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to leave it for now. I'll come back and fix it later. I'm going to go do the other drawbridge for now. What it is off by 1. So I kept trying to move it over, but it's impossible to see the thing because it is really awkward to use it. All right? So, basically what I got to do is I have to... what I have to do is try to move it and try to get it to snap in the way I want to snap, and it kept snapping back when I'm putting it down because I want it to be lined up with my other drawbridges over here. But, I mean, I could leave it like that if I want, but I know it's not right. So if I know it's not right, then it's got to be made right. But, of course, we have no other drawbridges now, so I guess that would be right. I mean, whatever I do now is what's right, right? So there we go. I mean, I could leave it, but it's going to bug me. But I'm going to extend the width of that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I guess I could just leave it. I guess I could just leave it. Let's keep going, everybody. Now, if you thought that was a lot of concrete back there, watch this deal. Watch this deal. Kerboom! It's like a home for King Kong up here. Monster King Kong action. Now, let's see. Actually, I should go on that side. Too heavy. Too heavy for that wood frame. Wow. Okay. Back. Now let me pick it up. Hitting the E key. Well, all else fails, break it. Too far. So walked out there and break that in one first. Pick it up or break it, one or the other. Can't pick it up. Oh, looks like a server restart coming up. Looks like a server restart coming up. Yep, can't pick them up. So awkward. Awkward. Why are you so awkward? All right, screw it. Gonna line it up to the other. Oh. What the? Pfft. Okay, now I just lost my other drawbridge. That's a server restart right there. Something funky going on. Oh, and I got booted off the server. That's what it was. The server's acting funny. I got booted. I got booted. I didn't lose my connection. No, I just got booted from the server.